Hello and welcome to my channel and my new video. In my hands I have the Casio AEQ-110 and I'm going to show you how to set your time and date and how to sync your analog with your digital time. So let's get started. From the standard timekeeping mode, and that is the mode when the watch tells the time, press and hold the upper left button until the watch beeps and the seconds begin to flash. So let's go. Press and hold. And there it is, the seconds are flashing. Now we are in the position of setting our seconds value. You cannot set the exact value of seconds, but what you can do is reset them to 0 simply by pressing the lower right button. And there it is. Once we have reset our seconds value, we're going to press the mode button and we have our DST setting. Currently it's turned off and it's also flashing over here that we are in the DST setting. Now to shuffle between daylight saving time mode on or off, you press the lower right button and you are basically turning on or off your DST value. I'm gonna leave it at on since it's on in my time zone. Next up, I'm gonna press the mode button and we see that the hours are flashing. Now we are in the position of setting our hour value. Our value in this case is correct, but you can change it by pressing the upper right button to decrease the value or lower right button to increase the value until you get it to your correct time. Once we have set our hour value, we are going to press the mode button and we move on to setting our minutes value. 55 is flashing in my time zone. That's not correct time, so I will decrease it by pressing the upper right button or increase it by pressing the lower right button. I'm gonna get it to 28 or 29, which is correct in my time zone. There it is. I have set my minutes value. Next up, press the mode button once again, and we are in the position of setting our year value. You can decrease the year value by pressing the upper right button, or increase it by pressing the lower right button until you get it to desired year value. We have set our year value, so now we are going to press the mode button, and we move on to setting our month value. Number 6 corresponds to month of June, and it is correct, but you can change it again by pressing the upper right button or lower right button until you get it to your number which corresponds to your month value. Now we have set our month value. I'm going to press the mode button and we move on to setting our day value. Number 5 is the correct time for me or day for me, but I can decrease it by pressing the upper right one or lower right one until I get it to exact date in my time zone. So June the 5th is the correct day value for me. Now let's press the mode button, and as you can see we are back at the beginning and setting our seconds value, which means that we have ran through the cycle of setting the time and date. Now to implement the settings, simply press the adjust button once and the watch goes back to the standard timekeeping with the correct time that we have just set. We have just set our digital time, but as you can see our analog time does not correspond to our digital time. So let's get that set correctly. From the standard timekeeping mode, press the mode button once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and when age set appears, that means that we are in the position of setting our watch hands. When we are in that mode, we press and hold the upper left button, and all of our digits begin to flash. Now we are in the position of adjusting our watch hands. To rotate the hands, in this case clockwise, you press the lower right button and it will move in increments of 20 seconds. So I have to set it to 22:32, so it is correct with the hour hand, but my minute hand is way out of the alignment. So I'm gonna keep pressing the lower right button until I get it to 32. Or in this case 33. And there it is. Now I have set my analog time to correspond to my digital time. Now to implement the settings, simply press the adjust button once, and the watch's analog time is set. Press the mode button once, higher pitch of the sound gets us back to the standard timekeeping mode. Now we have fully set our watch, including our digital as well as our analog time. You can also shuffle your watch between AM or PM or 12 or 24-hour time setting by pressing the lower right button whilst you are in the standard timekeeping mode. So let me show that. As you can see, when I press the button, it will say 10 PM and the P indicator is over here. And with that, we have come to an end of this watch setting tutorial video on my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and if you are into watch related content, please subscribe. So thank you.